From comforting little kids to being kind to the disabled, royal guards often break protocol to show kindness to tourists in the sweetest ways. These moments will restore your faith in humanity and remind you that underneath the uniform, the guards are the kindest humans you might ever meet. Stay with us until the end because our final clip will leave you speechless. Our first story is the most beautiful encounter ever between a blind veteran and a guard. A veteran, walking with the aid of a stick and a guide, approaches a guard on a horse. The veteran, even though blind, walks confidently down to the guard. What happens when he does? The guard is immediately respectful and understanding, but he also does something more. It definitely surprised the veteran when the guard actually broke his stoic stance, looked down at the man, and even encouraged conversation. Guards are known for their unshakable discipline, but this one guard chose empathy and humanity over simply following the rules. This definitely made the veteran feel so honored and respected, and this beautiful moment also shows the deep respect between officers of the law. Next is another veteran who was treated with the utmost respect. Veterans like him put their lives on the line for their country, and the veteran in this video even lost a leg. Well, he walked bravely down to the guard with his family and his prosthetic leg. And what happened next is so touching. The guard on duty broke his stance when speaking to him, and he did it with so much respect. This must have been such a heartwarming moment for his daughters to witness. A million salutes to the two brave and honorable guards in this video. If these stories have touched your heart so far, like and subscribe. Your support helps us keep bringing you uplifting content. Now let's continue. However, these guards not only display humanity with tourists and guests, but also show kindness to each other. This man in this next video is the King's Guard officer. The other guards are under him, and he has to inspect them and the horses from time to time. But he also knows that sitting or standing in a place without moving for hours is grueling work. So he speaks to them very kindly, and he is even very kind to the horses. He pats the horses and even squeezes the hands of the guards to give them some emotional support and let them know that he is proud of them. What an incredible show of professionalism and leadership. However, it is not only veterans and men in the force who receive love and respect from these guards, as the next video will show you. In this video, an older man approaches the horse and the guard to take a picture. He knows he is not supposed to cross the line and stays away from it respectfully. Well, the most amazing thing happens next. The guard adjusts the horse so they can fully be in the picture. That's a massive show of consideration. But you will love the video even better when you learn that the old man in the video is a farmer. He is one of the enduring workers in our country, growing fruits and vegetables that feed everyone, including the guards and the horses. The horse even gives him a salute too. The next video is even more amazing. If you understand the strict training of the guards, you would know they do not break rank for just anyone. So even something as little as a shift, or a turn, or a smile is a massive show of love from the guards. A blind boy led by his mother approaches a guard to take a picture. He seems scared too, but the guard does something very reassuring. He makes the horse shift all the way to his left just so he can fit into the picture with the blind boy. The mother must have explained what the guard had done because the blind boy seemed to become more confident. He might not be able to see the gesture, but from his reaction, he does feel it. In the next video, another guard does something similar, but in the cutest way ever. So this elderly woman approached the guard and his horse to take a selfie, but she is not tall enough to fit the guard into focus. So he tries to lift the phone high in the air to ensure he's in the picture too. What the guard does next will be fixed in her wealth of memories forever. The guard bends really far just so this woman can have her perfect selfie. How sweet is that? The best acts of kindness are the ones that are not required. These acts of kindness always go straight to the heart. We are sure that that woman will not forget that interaction in a hurry. The next woman is a very nice woman and a playful guard horse. Unlike many rude tourists, this nice woman steps up to the guard and nicely asks if she could take a selfie. The guard agrees. He even lets her stand close to the horse. But the horse too becomes very excited. He must have sensed a kind spirit in the woman because he began to play with her and even allowed her to pet him. And in the end, the horse turns its head and stays still for the lovely selfie. That is one picture this lovely woman will always remember. In this next video, a guard breaks protocol to share a joke with a sweet family. So the mother and a group of women jokingly asks the guard if he liked her daughter. The women are laughing at the embarrassing question when the guard does something nobody expects him to do. He breaks character and smiles too. And even with his bogus helmet, his lovely smile cannot be missed as he enjoys being spoken to as someone other than a mere guard. This group of women would definitely talk about this moment for many days to come. In this next video, a veteran in his well-decorated uniform stepped up to take a picture with the guard and the horse. This veteran even respectfully stood beyond the line so as not to break the rules. But what happened next was so heartwarming. The guard encourages the man, respectfully, to come closer. This guard knows that this is no ordinary person. This is a veteran officer who has put his life on the line and has served his country bravely for many years. He deserves respect and consideration, and this guard gave it to him. The guard even broke his stance and spoke to him respectfully, bringing a happy smile to his face. This shows the profound respect and honor that officers of the law share. This next video shows that guards are especially kind to tourists who are respectful of rules. In this video, the father nicely asks the guard if his daughter can touch the horse, and to the daughter's surprise and excitement, the guard agreed. The father beckoned excitedly for his pretty daughter, and she ran down to take a picture. And even though she was a bit nervous, the guard's approval was all the boost she needed to reach out and touch the horse. We know she'll be thinking of this moment for a very long time to come. In this next video, the horse showed incredible care and affection for this male tourist. This man approached the guard and his horse to take a picture, but what happened next was so rare, but it was also quite sweet. Not only did the horse turn fully to the tourist to be part of the picture, but it also placed its face against the tourist's face and allowed him to pet it. The man looked so excited, and his smile was wide too. He even seemed to forget about his picture and focused all his attention on petting the horse. This shows the strong and amazing bond between animals and humans. The next video brought tears to the eyes of passers-by who witnessed the sweet moment. A woman in a wheelchair and her chaperone tried to wait in line for a picture with a guard and his horse. There were a lot of people before them, so they waited patiently. They didn't even try to jump the line or anything. Well, the next thing that happened brought such happy smiles to their faces and to the faces of those standing by. An officer standing by walked forward and made sure everyone else waited until the woman in the wheelchair had taken a picture. The woman and her chaperone were so grateful and happy, and they even waved to the officer as they left. This former guard approached the guard and his horse. He knows how demanding the job is, so he is very kind to the guard on duty. He asks how he's doing and even asks about his health, but he also does something more. He is very kind to the horse. He pets the horse and even offers it an apple. This former guard's kindness stayed with him long after active service. This is such a warm and beautiful moment shared between two professionals. The next video shows such a sweet moment between a guard and a little baby. A father approached the guard carrying a little baby. While the father tries to point out the guard to his little baby and make the child give a small wave, the guard does something sweet. While still trying to maintain protocol, the guard turns to the father and the baby and maintains eye contact. Then the guard gives the baby a quick nod. It is an utmost show of niceness while still trying to maintain professionalism. In this video, an elderly man approached the Royal Guard horse and offered it an apple. However, what happened next surprised him, as the horse not only ate the apple, but the Royal Guard broke his rigid appearance and smiled at the elderly man. This is uncommon in these trained guards. In yet another unforgettable experience, a grandfather and a boy who appeared to be his grandson wanted to take a quick photo with a king's guard, but were afraid of his reaction. Surprisingly, with everyone watching, the guard drew closer to be part of the photo, creating a long-lasting and warm experience for them. These royal guards are a good example that humanity would never go out of style. Whether it's helping a child, respecting a veteran, or helping those in need, these royal guards definitely teach us that compassion goes beyond tradition. They also teach us that kindness begets kindness. Which story touched you the most? Or have you ever witnessed or had an encounter with these guards? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more uplifting content.